huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Hello everybody, welcome to Roll Attention's Jason. We've got...
Rolling Attention's Jason.
we got more Torchbearer. I've got like a bunch of episodes I haven't put up yet. Mainly because I've been busy and stuff. But anyways, we're going to get to that someday. And by the time you listen to this, it's already up. So you can't tell me to put it up. Today we've got Melissa.
Hey.
And we got Mike.
Adio.
And we got Jerry.
Hey.
And we got Jay.
Hey.
And we're getting ready to play more Torchbearer. So, our recording kind of stopped halfway through last time. So we're going to end up doing a good prologue, at least for the last half of it, because it was a long session. So I guess
most of the last half is conflict. So
right, that's true. And also, anybody so we went over like the details of that link that you sent me about nature. So like Darkest Dungeon, because we've talked about that. Like immediately, that was like my pitch when I pitched the Torchbearer is your sanity meter. So keep that in mind. The lower your nature, the more insane you go. And the higher your nature, the more dull you become, and you don't want to do adventuring anymore. So keep in mind, that's what nature is. Right? So if you hit 7 nature, and you end with 7 nature at the end of the thing, that pretty much means you're giving up on your character, because the only time that you can really get 7 nature is you're trying for it. And if you ever hit 0 maximum nature, that really means your character went insane. So keep that in mind, and then as you get lower, you can activate any weird insanities in between, right? But yeah, because I didn't even think about that actually until Mike showed me the link, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. It is kind of like an insanity meter.
Yeah, actually, if you re-listen to the first episode, it actually talks about it in those terms.
Really?
yeah. There you go.
The wisdom has always been here. We just had to
Unlock it.
Oh, these are good.
I'm not surprised considering the amount of Darkest Dungeon I've played.
Yeah, that's true.
Darkest Dungeon.
Dark Dungeon 2's coming out.
I still need to finish the friggin' DLCs. Or the Crimson Court. I never finished the Crimson Court yet.
I haven't finished the other one yet.
I was going to say you didn't do Crimson, did you?
Yes, I did.
Crimson Court?
I think Crimson Court. I haven't done the one with the fish. The Outerly World people. The one that are in the farmlands.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I don't even think I own that one yet.
Do any of you play Ahead in Time? You know what it is?
Yeah. Fine.
Ahead in Time.
It's hard.
They have a new DLC.
I don't think they got another DLC coming to that.
It's just released.
Oh!
It's a
Don't tell them that.
Yakuza
Goodbye,
cat.
Jason.
Really?
It's called Nyankuza.
Okay. Weird.
New costume. It's you with a baseball bat.
I don't know what this game is.
I almost don't believe you.
Look it up.
Alright. So, who wants to do the prologue? I guess. Who hasn't done one yet? Or is everybody?
I haven't done one in a while.
Neither have I.
Yeah, and Melissa hasn't either.
You did last.
Yeah, but how many of the conditions do you have?
So you can remove a condition,
1, 2, 3,
or you can
5.
go up with nature.
5.
Yeah, you go.
Whoever has the most conditions probably might be a good idea.
I only have 3.
Well, that's okay, man.
Yeah.
So,
Give me a moment here to
yeah, sure.
my notes. Before we really get into it. God, these notes are so obscure. It's like Ronwald plus females.
That can't be good.
Well, it's that Ronwald was the innkeeper guy, and then the females is the female
Oh,
kobolds.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Shit.
And also, it's Ronwald plus females cooking feet.
Cooking glass.
Alright, let me see.
We should probably start, you got recruited before that.
Yeah, I'm going to start at the beginning. It's just I was like looking at the top of my notes here, and I'm like,
Thank you, Jerry.
that's so obscure.
Last time,
Yeah.
Torchbearer.
Let's see how much I can do straight from memory, because I really didn't take a lot of notes except for the stuff relevant to me. Yeah, so, last session, we started out with the party almost all split up. We started with Junebug, and I was dumped out of the sack at the feet of a dwarf from, where's he from? Ironforge? Is that called Ironforge? No, what's it called? Ironforge?
Ironforge.
It is Ironforge.
It is Ironforge, yeah.
Isn't it retcon to be a human?
No. We considered it, but no. But anyway, dumped out at the feet of a dwarf who turned out to be from Ironforge, named Biff. And there was some little male kobolds. They dragged me off separate, and they were like, the main kobold that was talking was named Crooktooth, and he wanted me and Biff to help the kobolds kill this monster that had been chasing them from their old home, and that's why they kind of moved in here and attacked the inn and all of this, was because they were being hunted by a giant spider named or called Uthan. Is it like the name of the spider, so they called it, I think? Uthan. Anyway, and they were like, you go kill, and Junebug is like, what the fuck? And Biff is probably also kind of like, what is happening to me right now? And we convinced Crooktooth to come with us, mostly to be a light bearer. And we snuck off, and then we jumped over to... What is your guy's name again?
Burden.
Oh no, it wasn't the burden. It was them next.
Yeah, oh, Burden up. But okay, we jumped over to the two who did not get captured by the kobolds. Kat and Han. Yes. And they were still at the camp, and there was I think there's a bit of discussion about what they were going to do, where they were going to head off to, and I believe Kat tried to get the dog to pick up the scent of Junebug, I think, right? That's who Junebug sent to try and find one or both of us. And the dog ended up running off back towards the direction we'd come from and going down the slope, I think, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, anyway, and you went off and you almost lost Han because he wasn't paying much attention.
No, she was paying too much attention to shinies.
No, this was before that. No. No. First, Han almost lost you.
Versions of history.
I have a degree in this, okay? I've got sources, and it's called The Recording.
We didn't invade Poland, we liberated it.
Semantics. Anyway.
I took off with the dog, and he kind of...
Yeah, and Han kind of lingered back with them, caught back up with you. I don't remember if you guys did anything particularly interesting in that exact segment.
That's when I went for shinies, and he went the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember if that was before we jumped to him or not.
In the dark.
Yeah, anyway, and they ended up going down through some cave tunnels that the rest of us hadn't explored yet. They didn't find any of either Junebug or Burden, but they did find a room with a pile of lots and lots of junk, and underneath that junk, an ornate desk.
And some leaves.
A brass key.
And some dry leaves.
No,
Oh yes, and a brass key, which I don't believe you've told any of us else about.
leaves were in the spider's tummy.
Were they?
Yes.
Oh yes, that's right. Dry leaves, because they were dry, which is weird.
That was hilarious.
Anyway, but Kat found an ornate desk, and while Kat was looking in the loot room, Han had gone into another room, and then disappeared into the tunnels beyond that room, and so they got split up. And then we went to see what Burden was up to, and that was being almost eaten alive, or cooked alive, like a lobster, very elvish lobster.
Someone had their foot chopped off immediately before I woke up?
Yeah. You woke up Burden woke up in a cage with female kobolds around and a footless man screaming on the floor.
Sutured it.
Or a man with 1 foot, I should
I
say.
didn't suture it. I scorched it. And put wax
Which is
over
terrible
it.
for potential infection.
Yeah.
I still think...
Especially when you're doing it with a candle, which is what I was doing it.
In a filthy cage filled with fecal matter and piss. Anyway.
This is the Torchbearer mode.
Yeah.
The line, this shit doesn't add up.
Please go to the hospital.
that's right.
Please go to the hospital, dear listeners. If you lose a foot, don't cauterize it with a candle. Anyway, this will not work in
best
real
line.
life.
Don't try this at home, in a hospital, in a surgical unit.
Please don't try this anywhere.
But it worked.
It did, amazingly. We're gonna elvish.
Yeah,
I guess.
you got. I think you had exploding D6s in order to get that go.
Yeah. Anyway, and there was there one other person in the cage with you, or was it
Yeah,
just this guy?
Well, it was Clint, and then there was someone over in the corner that wouldn't talk to me at all.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then there was
the
the
innkeeper was outside of the cage, being the female kobolds were trying to force him to cook the foot they had just cut off, and he was saying, "No, spices, I need spices," trying to like delay them. And Burden tried to trick them into thinking he had a bag of spices that was actually full of glass, and he failed. And then he got shards of glass all over his hand, I think, if I remember right.
Or was that the guy who grabbed the...
Well, he
Oh no, that's right. The innkeeper grabbed it. And,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
And then Burden, you ended up because there was like I think we were jumping between a couple of us here. Because then Junebug was continuing down tunnels and stuff, and
Found the spider.
and found the spider lair. The two NPCs got spider webbed up, and then I played hide and seek with the spider for an indefinite length of time, as other things happened elsewhere.
You're definitely billboing up there for.
I was very, without an invisible ring. Stuck up
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
But you didn't get caught by the webs, so cheers.
Yep.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway, and then Burden was also cut back to him, and Burden was hanging over the pot, tied up, ready to be boiled alive. Because there was a lot of time jumping kind of ish happening.
There was.
And oh my god, how did you got out by swinging yourself?
Yep.
I remember that.
Errol Flynn my way.
Yeah, arrow flinged your way out.
They also just left his dagger.
Yeah, also the kobolds, female kobolds did not disarm
they-
anybody at any point in time, because they're real smart like that.
Not super concerned apparently.
No. But you freed yourself by swinging free, and then there was a lot of running and hiding. But you managed to get away from or Burden managed to get away from the kobolds for the time being, and also headed down some of the side tunnels that headed down, where Burden and Cat ended up meeting back up in the darkness. I've got the hiccups, I'm sorry. And continued to press onwards together with the dog.
How the hell do you remember all this?
It happened!
I also found a throne room while I was exploring. So
Oh, did you? I didn't remember that bit. But
Wow, that's so deep.
but Han got.
you're impressed with your own adventure.
There you go.
Man, Past Me was brilliant.
That's me looking at the scenario in my Dragon Age game that like I pretty much winged the entire thing, but based off of like these like three like literally note cards of notes. But anyway,
That's how writing is too, right? Like
Basically.
you write something and you're like, you go back and read it, and sometimes you're like, this is terrible. But sometimes you're like, who wrote that?
man, I wish I could write like that. Surprise, you did. Yes, where were we? But yeah, and I was Han. You slid down the chute first. I think I kind of tried to slide down the chute and
Well, I think you did.
gotten around and stuff.
Because you have a spear.
Yeah.
You appeared on the other side.
Yeah, you were. You
No,
came
we
in
got
through the other
we
way.
jumped over the chasm, I think. But anyway, either way, Han ended up, who was split from everyone else at this point, ended up sliding down the chute.
With the dog?
Were you with the dog?
Yeah, I was with. That's why drew me.
I don't think so. I think the dog was with.
No, the dog was
No,
there.
the dog was with you.
I went
That
and
traitor.
I tried to get some shinies.
Abandoning us for
I needed
this
food.
guy.
I was starving.
Right?
No, it's because I followed the dog. Jeez.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, I guess we'll forgive the dog then. Anyway, and Han slid down the chute and into the crevice and landed in a pit. Because I went down
Also,
the chute
we
to
need
get there,
to have
but
a talk with
we went
your
down in
dog
such a way that
for
we went
running
around
towards
the
a giant
crevice.
spider.
You just went right into it.
Just a tad.
Anyway, and then there was like the spider was almost finding me, and then it got distracted by Han doing the like woo into the pit, into the pit, and it went down to go try and eat Han, and I sort of followed after it, and then there was a lot of like
Well, the
tense
kobolds
scene
came
cutting.
right after too.
Yeah, because there's a lot of
Yeah.
tense scene cutting. Because then the kobolds showed up just before you slid down the chute, I think, and they caught. No,
chasing
they're
after
after
you.
Burton. They're
Yeah.
after
They
Burton.
were chasing after these two.
They're chased after Burton.
Oh, were they? Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you two.
Yeah, because
That's
Burton
right.
escaped. Yeah.
Yeah, I hid up in the stalactite room.
Right.
They came down so far. I came down and met
Yeah.
up with Kat, and then we were like
then
walking
as you're
by
walking-
the loot room.
And yes, and the kobolds were in the loot room, and there was like one of those moments where it's like, look at you, look at me, oh shit! Kept on going, and then and so Burden and Kat reached the top of the chute
Okay.
as Junebug was like setting a rope up to try and go down to maybe do something about this spider, maybe kind of help Han. I guess that was maybe a small factor in it, kind of a little bit.
Just Chad.
Not at all. I do remember we greeted each other with you were like, what did you call me, like short one or little one or something? And I was like, fuck you! That was the greeting. Anyway, and the two kobolds that were coming after Burden also came down.
Provided a
And,
nice
and
distraction.
landed in the pit. One of the kobolds got kind of killed. I think it was killed, wasn't it, by the spider?
It was webbed
Yeah.
at least.
And bitten too, I think.
No, it was killed.
Yeah,
it was killed, and the
killed.
other one went down the chute.
Yeah, and the other one disappeared, and we think probably swam up under the water because there was water in the pit. Up a tunnel.
The bloody body
Yeah,
is.
and that was when we initiated a kill conflict with the spider, who I'm sure is a dire threat in most cases, but not when your two melee fighters have maces. 'Cause
Yeah.
screw that armor.
Right through the armor, yeah.
Screw the armor.
That's true. What happened? Yeah.
Yep.
And I think you did it without any. Like,
Yeah.
there was zero.
I went down, but we
points.
regained it.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. Because Junebug went down, and
You
then we
good
regained all the
defense.
points.
That was brutal.
Yep. And
Actually, you were really lucky.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
strategic too. Kind of. We
if it
stayed.
had hit him, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
But it hit Jerry, and he got -1.
Yep.
Right.
Disposition.
Yeah. Anyway, and then we ended the session pretty much just after the conflict ended, and some of us had looted the spider, which had dry leaves in his stomach for some reason.
And then 2 people sat down and got really high. I wonder who that could be.
I didn't do that on purpose, okay? It just kind of happened because of the hallucinating. I got bitten,
And I bit.
and I got bitten. On just kind of ate some raw spider and got high. And when last we left off, well, 2 of us were tripping balls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kat was probably petting the dog, I don't know.
Yes.
And Burden had gone up and was freeing the Crooktooth, the kobold, and Biff, the dwarf.
All right. Excellent. So, yeah, to take away a condition, I guess it would be the,
Hungry and thirsty.
yeah, whichever's on the lowest.
The top one, yes. Goodbye, hungry and thirsty.
All right.
There you go.
All right. And continuing on from here.
This was the extent of my notes for that.
Very nice.
Entirely
You did
memory.
really well. So, we are on. Let's see. Let's do this one here. I think we were on.
Turn something really
Turn
high.
19. Yeah, it's right here.
Nice.
Yeah. And I don't know if you had a light source. Let me just double check.
Turn 19, eh?
Yeah.
No
only goes up to-
survival
it only-
check for this camp.
It only goes up to turn 32.
Yeah. And then I would have to. Well, we go to 36 here. So.
Oh, there you go.
And there was no light source, so you're in the dark.
Yeah, I think one of ours just went.
Yeah, but I think
He's
Hans
got a
has like
million.
torches out his.
I'm also.
Was it? Yeah.
You had how many torches? I think it was like
I passed some.
5 or
too.
6.
I think our torches had just gone out.
Okay.
I have 1 more torch.
Oh,
Right now.
So I
I believe your exact words last time were, I have plenty of torches.
Yep.
That's right. Unfortunately, every,
well, 'cause we
every
used
it's only 2
during-
turns, right? Every 2 turns,
Yeah.
the torch gone.
and
Yeah,
we used
I got
3 during the
candles too.
conflict.
I still have
Alright.
2
Are
candles.
you lighting up a torch?
No, I'm too busy being high.
Okay, so you're in the darkness. Alright, cool.
Is it possible to set the spider on fire for light?
No, we need it for
I'm just gonna light a
can.
candle.
You're gonna light a candle? Okay.
You can. Yeah, you can. Now, a candle, you're up in the way, right? You're not down with everybody else on the pit.
Correct.
No, we
Spider
decided.
meat.
I think we decided we were gonna make camp. So.
Well, no, because you're still up free, and like you guys hadn't come back
Oh,
to us
yeah.
yet.
Okay,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So candle it is.
Sure.
Do I have anything else? I don't suppose I can hold my.
Can I get everybody's light sources if they have them? Because I'm gonna do them up here so that they're a little.
2 candles.
Yeah, because I got the light source here. That's fine. For candle, but I don't have it for torch. And I don't have it for the other one.
Does it have torches and Torchbearer?
Thank
I
you.
have a lantern. I just don't have
I
oil.
don't know. Like someone's got the torch card.
Is it me?
Probably, yeah. And I'm gonna just take care of it here. So a candle gives light to one, dim light to another, when necessary. Thank you. But it lasts 4 turns, which is super long, which is twice as long as a torch.
There you go.
So this is when it runs out.
Yeah. Does anyone do we want to try and set the spider on fire?
Well, it'd be good for spider meat.
When you guys start to mess with the spider, yeah, Burton's gonna have some stuff to say.
Shame he's not here then. But yeah, I guess maybe we can try and harvest it for some meat to cook so we don't get more high.
Yeah.
Mold again.
Because that'll get rid of the toxins, burn off the
Hopefully,
toxins.
we can try it
yeah.
first.
Yep.
And then
Or just
and then
sit
set the
there.
rest of it on fire.
All right.
Thieves.
So are we going into a camp phase?
Maybe do we have to do this before the camp phase, or could we do
No,
it?
you should be able to harvest it after a camp phase.
You can harvest it during your camp phase because you've got a.
Well, she's got the hunter and like hunting instinct kind of thing. I don't
Yeah.
know.
But you won't need to hunt anything if it's laying in front of you, right?
Unless you include like butchering as part of a
But
hunting.
I thought I was going to find mole meat.
The only thing is, I gotta let you know, like, if it's fine, you can do it. I'm not saying you can't. We can do it during the adventure phase. It's just that if you do fail, I can put a twist, and this could
All right.
keep it going, right?
Zombie
I
spider.
just want
I
to.
really feel like we should do it.
Go right into a camp phase.
Yeah.
I see you come back with everybody and then.
Yeah, I like hang my feet down over the ledge. And I start singing. And before I do that, I would like to get rid of my
Right.
6.
Okay, before you do that, let's open up camp phase and let's get going here.
Okay.
So we'll just immediately go to camp phase. So I'll just put this on turn 4. See how you didn't really use your candle, so that works. So, all right. Phases
Put my
are not
candle
here.
on the edge of the thing, and you guys are like, "That's not enough light."
Bring the cobalt.
Are you bringing the people with you, the cobalt and stuff?
Yeah.
We can actually do that in a second because camp phases actually can last longer than just a couple of seconds. Like, you can actually be a full. You can play an entire session in camp phase. Not saying we will.
Don't we need to
can't.
roll it, though, to make sure it's
Doing
safe?
it now. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So, I need just some dice there. Just number dice.
That darkest dungeon, you know, the one where
Right.
everybody's sitting down around a thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Every time we do camp, that's what flashes in my head. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I love it.
At least we can't get nightmares.
You can actually.
Oh, okay.
Well, we can't get like magic spider or snake summoning nightmares at the moment.
Oh right.
Those
where
nightmares.
the snakes come out and.
Yeah.
It could be. It could be a.
Might be the rolling glob of jelly with
This is up interpretation.
soldiers in it, or dwarves in it.
You're new dice, isn't it?
Oh, I just didn't. They're not new. I just
Not
didn't bring
entirely
them
sad that we murdered everything within like a 400-foot radius. Should upgrade us from dangerous.
I need
to-
friggin' food. That's the big thing for me.
Yeah, it should be safer. Before we do that, though,
And we
I've got
can't
a
even get
question
water.
here. Could I just move by you for a moment here?
Sure.
Because the water's like bloody and
Yeah,
skeletons.
either way.
in it.
Yeah.
I know it's the only. I can't walk around. That way.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if that's going to end up being cook or if it's going to be something else.
Well,
As I said,
It might be like there is.
I don't want
I
to.
mean, I guess there is
start working on
recently
that.
dead bodies in it, but other than that, it's clear.
but when June does her thing, she normally cooks anyways during
Yeah,
camp
yeah.
phase.
My instinct is to cook,
Yeah.
so
Please
which
bring
is
my
good because it's a
potions.
free. How many people have
that
checks, by the way? Do we all have at least one check?
I have 0 checks.
I don't.
Oh shit.
I know
I
you
have
have
2.
checks.
You got 2
I have
checks?
none.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to use
But I can't use.
traits to get for myself.
Yeah, you'll have to give your check to somebody.
You need,
second check.
You need a check.
For what?
The checks are how you cure yourself of conditions.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
like if you
I
wanted
only
to do a
have
healing
3.
test during
Yeah, I
camp.
don't think Jerry has like any.
it's my instinct.
No, he doesn't.
Because
Yeah.
Thing.
But you would be able to, per check, you'd be able to do a heal test. You can do one test of any kind, basically.
Because every time I'm hungry, I just bite into the first thing I see. That's why
That's why you're currently really high.
I'm diseased.
Oh yeah, disease. I forgot about that. We're still cursed.
Yeah. I think that's gonna linger for a while. Oh, but it's very specifically cursed, right? No, I like it.
Oh,
Maybe you'll try to kill yourself this time.
This is my workaround.
yeah.
Anything in there?
Sorry, Jay.
That's all.
Oh yeah, she's a very fat cat.
It's a very.
She's a boy.
Just open batteries hanging in there.
It is. Yep.
He was in here laying in a Walmart bag earlier, listening to you do your thing.
Right.
Should we check the recording?
Does anybody
Well,
want
it's
any
still
dye
recording.
Pepsi?
Yeah. Yeah. Still recording. I see the thing go up and down there.
Does anybody want any Diet Pepsi or something to drink or
I'm good, thank you.
hot water? Okay. I might have to put more on.
That's fine.
Cookie.
Pretty good, aren't they?
I made it this morning.
I keep forgetting that you like.
Very interesting. Very interesting. They're like a non-standard oatmeal cookie.
Well,
No reasons.
Yeah, that's not what I mean though. I've had,
It's dark chocolate, isn't it?
they're just, the
Tastes really good, though.
consistency is not like a normal oatmeal cookie.
I heard that you didn't put any dairy product in it, did you?
Butter.
Oh, there is butter.
There is butter.
Okay.
And seeds or anything or
Yeah, it seems like
Oatmeal?
there's seeds or
Oatmeal.
something.
oatmeal?
Just oatmeal.
Alrighty. So making camp.
Good cook, you know.
So, you have at least one check among you.
Yes.
And all of us? Oh, just one.
No,
Just one check
total.
at all. That's all you
Yeah,
need.
we've got 3.
You are not in conflict or direct peril. You have a place to rest. We meet all its conditions.
Yes.
See.
Type of camp. A typical camp, an unsafe camp, a dangerous camp. I'm going to say a typical camp. Mainly because
That's when you want
you've killed, like you've exactly. You've killed most things that seem to be around. Also, there's only one way to come in and one way to go out, like other than the water. So it seems you're almost like in a sheltered area. So we'll call it a typical camp.
Awesome.
And all it took us was murdering a giant spider and almost dying.
But none of us
In fact, you died at one point.
All right.
I've done that a few times.
Does anybody want to
Yeah,
use survivalists to see if they can get a better let's set up a camp?
I wondered about that. Does that count against the turn count?
If I've already started a beginner's luck
I have 3.
of survivalist, am I able to keep using the beginner's luck? If I've got, like all the conditions basically.
Yes, that would be an adventure phase. You would have done that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that would push us to turn 20.
It
I'm
would
gonna
put-
ask that nobody.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. That will trigger the grind if
Yeah.
you do set up camp. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I get a survivalist of 3.
That would mean I have no other conditions to get.
That's not good.
You just
Just accept that.
Arguably, I've scouted out both sides of the place above us.
you just die
Wow.
after the grind.
Yeah.
You can, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you just get the deck condition is over for you. now, anytime you get the deck condition, you play till the end of the session,
Yeah.
and then you get to choose your death, essentially. But yeah, you get to play till the end of the session, even with all the conditions. You can't get rid of any more conditions.
Yeah.
Like you're going to die. You can keep playing though until.
Your doom has been foretold.
Yeah, you will die at the end of the session. Okay, so wow, I can't believe I rolled that. You guys got a break,
Oh shit.
which is a good thing.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I can't believe this is a good. Oh god, I can't believe I rolled that.
Disaster.
Yeah, you got a break.
I was really expecting it to be you can't make camp.
All right. Pop quiz, individual camps. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's check out what your break is. In a cave. Yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah.
Hopefully it's on a desk.
We've already got one then.
I don't even
We
have
could start
labor,
a,
so I can't even take it
We
anyway.
could start an office business consulting.
Yeah.
Couple desks.
The
You're
site.
the one who wanted all the money.
The site has magnificent Stiloge. What? SP. What the frig is that word?
Speliothems.
Speliothems.
What is that?
I think them being unnecessarily wordy.
How do you
Yeah,
even know
basically
that word?
stalagmites, stalactites. It's like a really fortified area.
So
you can-
Speleothem is a cave formation.
Yeah.
Speleo has to do with caves.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And so for the most part, it's either pretty, like now that you killed the spider, you kind of go over either the prettiness or the safety of the area. So if you try to recover from afraid or angry, you'll get a +1 dice.
Oh, nice.
So that's your break.
Damn it, I still have exhausted.
It's okay.
+1d for angry or afraid recovery.
That's right. Just for the camp phase.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
So if you try to recover from it. All right.
Speleology. It's the study of caves.
Strategy. Take a deep breath, zoom out, discuss your conditions, your checks, and any other circumstances. Make a plan to see how you're going to best deal with the situation. Alright, so anybody who has instincts that are related to camp phase, you do those before. You don't have to. You can do them before checks are spent, or you can do them during camp. You can also roleplay within camp as well. For instance, you have three NPCs with you. You have a dog, and don't forget these are NPCs. This is something else too. I probably have to get out of the thing too. NPCs, they all kind of got a skill, something that they're particularly good at. You don't know the skill really for the kobold, but you can kind of guess, like what he's probably good at. Well, maybe.
He's a dipper. He speaks common.
Well,
Screams.
you can try to figure that out. The dog, you're not too sure about, but you got an idea about Biff, because Biff is a stonemason. So any typical traits
Yeah,
that
he's
stonemason
not down
would
with that
have.
shit, though.
But
Are you guys down now?
well,
At the camp.
we can still you can still roleplay within the camp phase. Is what I'm trying to say.
Hey!
Right? Anytime, but the thing is, with the camp phase, I can't throw anything at you unless you fail the roll. So you would, and generally I wouldn't do that anyways. So you can keep going with rolls and doing anything you want to do in the camp phase, but you get to tell me what you want to roll instead of me telling you what to roll. Yeah. Alright, so that's kind of the difference. Alright, so yeah, that's it. So I guess how many checks you got?
I have 2.
And I've got 1.
All right, so you're gonna have
do
to
we
give
have-
one of your checks away.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to.
Cat.
Um,
Me?
yes, Cat.
Oh. Oh, right, you don't have any conditions, do you?
It's not. He does not. Does anyone
so
else
weird.
besides me
It
and
just
does
sounds like-
anyone
I
else
know,
besides me
it's
and
like the opposite of last time.
right? Does anyone besides me and Kat have a camp instinct? Or is it just what's your instinct?
I
Mine,
feel
Yeah,
when I can say which is now.
I hunt.
Okay, but it wasn't camp specific, is what I mean.
but it's okay.
But
You can't, if it's safe, like if your instincts trigger, you get a free roll. That's the bonus about having these type of traits, right?
so mine is.
Do you still have?
Mine is
Yep.
triggering.
Yep.
But I'm gonna sweat it out first.
Sweat it out.
No, wait. Let me try and to help you.
Yeah, that's fine. But I still need to get rid of my sick.
Yeah, right,
So
right.
I'm gonna sweat it out.
Sweat it out. Sorry, give me your character sheets.
I've done that.
I've done that too. Probably my old times.
Sweating it
I
out.
have 5 conditions.
That's true.
There's lots for you to do now.
Oh, you can take your mental.
Oh, sorry. Cancel.
Take everything. Take it all.
So tell me how you sweat it out.
So I'm actually going to sit at the edge of the pit, and I'm gonna sit there with my candle, and I'm going to actually just down into the water, and I feel so much better after getting that out of me. Because I mean, I've been sick for almost a full day after contact with those rats. And really what I needed to do was just get rid of the awfulness that has been plaguing me. So I'm throwing that up down into the pool.
Thanks.
Now I'm gonna give
Thanks.
you an option. Did you want to get rid of your disease?
What is the catch?
It's gonna cost you.
You gotta tell me the catchers. I can't just accept.
Okay, so so I'm gonna let you kind of similar to I guess sweat it out. I will lower one of your will in order to get rid of your disease, but it won't be a factor anymore.
Sure.
Well, wait, no, your disease.
Trying to figure
I'm sorry.
what I
No, I
lost.
can't. in the beginning of the session. I had to give you the next phase of disease. I forgot.
What?
That's what it was. That's what it was. Yes. I forgot about that. I said, wait a second. There's something about disease. And I don't remember what it was.
Curse.
Now I remember now. And that was what, from the rats?
Oh,
Hungry and thirsty.
not right now, but
that
I
was from the meat.
don't have any move.
Oh, I
Any
thought that was
food.
hallucination.
Any move, any.
No, the other meat.
Right. Oh my god.
The mystery meme,
That's
wasn't
right,
it?
right.
It was just like at the base of some statue or something.
Yes. Oh my god. Why do you do this to yourself?
Hey, he doesn't have any
I have
conditions.
no conditions. It's a price I have to pay. I'm a carrot. I
These
have
are amazing. Just saying. Good job.
Yeah, the big chunk
He like
of chocolate
paid me a
is
cookie
really
for
nice.
access to my house. He showed up, he's like, here are cookies. And I'm like, okay.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
You should be careful. That's how vampires get to you.
Yeah. If it was that easy. Let the right
Sorry,
one
it's also
in.
how the fans
He's got
get you,
cookies,
eating
he
the
must
food
be
you
the right
can't
one.
But he's heading straight to the basement.
To sleep in the middle of the day, yeah. That's alright.
So good.
Oh, right.
I have witchy stuff upstairs anyway.
That's the flip side of it, right? Like, you don't expect them to let the vampire in, and then it be on purpose.
Yeah. I think I saw a wooden stake out in the front yard somewhere. There's a falling down fence
Well,
up
I mean,
there.
it's election time. They're all over the place.
The vampires or the snakes?
Come on.
Yes. Yes is the answer to that question.
Yep.
You mean politicians?
Vampires.
Both.
Yep.
The politicians let out the vampires, so you have to elect them.
No, they are the vampires.
Yeah.
They leached the system dry.
We
you want one of
they
these?
provide their own state, but I mean,
Decent of
I
them.
feel like that's tempting fate, really.
What?
Want this?
Sure.
What's going on, Jason?
I started to open it,
You're
so.
dying. That's what's happening.
He's doing bad things to you. That's what he does.
Yeah, so I'm guessing, Kat, we're gonna try and butcher the spider, or
I
do
was
you want to do a
hoping-
hunt as well?
I want to do one as well, I was hoping. Because then we could start stocking up on the friggin'
Yeah, I'll see if I can.
no.
I'll
what's
see
in
if
our
I can like
pockets.
kind of use my cooking to like butcher the spider and cook
Okay.
up as much of the spider.
Now I'm.
What happened to
You
you?
don't get it yet. But when you get it, you can't cure it.
Okay, oh, damn it.
Syphilis?
Descend.
Oh, Jesus. What were you
Although
doing?
actually, if you catch syphilis early enough, it's treatable. But
Dysentery.
oh, dysentery.
Yeah.
Nice.
This poor pool is taking a real beating.
Yeah. So for the most part, you don't have to worry about the factors anymore. So that's the bonus, right? But like I said, you can't cure hungry and thirsty. Yeah, you're not gonna.
Let's get
Yeah.
quickly.
Unless you're under medical care.
Do I count as medical care?
No, you would have to be like in town in a hospital or something like that,
Okay.
or get the disease removed.
Good times.
Dysentery.
Have fun.
Yeah, you can keep that to yourself. Just saying.
Yeah. Ostracize him.
My friends, don't leave me.
But yeah, that's
Well, he
usually
just
so.
like.
Kidding, honestly.
I mean, it's coming in all ways.
That's right.
We have most of the fluids in the pool now.
Yeah, pretty much. It's all sorts of stuff.
At least there's water flow, I guess.
That kobold is like,
Take whatever.
We're gonna go back up to the spring or whatever upstairs, and it's just gonna be absolutely filthy.
Oh no.
she goes back to the little dungeon castle and she's like, these people are fucked. Let's get out of here.
I hope this is not the innkeeper's source of water.
I hope not either.
It probably is. There was piping going to the spring, right? Oh dear.
You have died of dysentery.
That's kind of where I got the
Torchbearer,
idea
Oregon Trail.
from. That's where I got the idea from, yeah. Oregon Trail.
I'm just thinking if the innkeeper uses the same water.
Yep. It's too good. The
Oh
inn
my
of the
God.
red arsehole.
Yeah. Oh god. That could be several different things, really. You get people showing up expecting some kind of a
Yep,
business.
a very different kind of business.
Oh dear.
Alrighty.
I hope
So,
the spider isn't in the same water.
I think it's no. I don't think it's in the water. I think it's
Okay.
just on the ground.
Yeah.
so camp phase begins.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I heal everyone.
I don't think that's how that
I
works.
wait.
You get to use it once. Yeah, you get to use your instincts once.
Only once?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
You only get one free roll.
Yeah, free roll with instinct. Yeah.
I would like
So.
to.
Once,
Yeah, you don't have to do your rolls right now. You can still role play out anything that you need to do
once per
with their
session.
roll.
Is it once per session?
Once per camp.
Once per camp.
Okay.
But
yeah.
no, let's say because it's an instinct. Because we could be in an adventure phase and it could be safe.
Right.
Once per phase.
If you're safe during an adventure phase, I'm not doing my job. And you would also need to spend. No, you wouldn't have to spend anything for instinct. But yeah, I'm not doing my job. If you're ever safe in an adventure phase, then things are not going well on my behalf. Yeah.
So the answer is yes, but no.
Yeah, you can't
Yes,
do
but
it.
it shouldn't.
It should. It should never happen in adventure phase. It's not intended to be that way.
How long does the hallucination stick around?
I don't know. How long? How long do you think the hallucinations stick around for?
I don't know.
2 minutes.
It's a couple days? No.
Couple days.
Long enough that it's going to last. Well, we'll see how long the camp phase is first. Or
Okay.
I'll let you know when
But it hasn't faded at this point.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you're high when you're trying to make our food,
Just point me in the right way. It'll be fine.
What statuses do you have, or what conditions do you have?
Almost all of them. Angry, afraid, exhausted, and sick. Oh, I'm also sick.
You're not
You can
injured.
sweat it out.
I might. I have, although, yeah, you can sweat it out at any time, right? You don't
Yep.
have to get rid of the earlier ones.
But if you get your dead condition, then that's gone.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Junebug's gonna like, as we start making camp, Junebug's gonna like curl up in a corner and just like, I'm still like high as anything, and I'm like staring blankly at something like just feverish, rocking back and forth.
And you gotta puke it out.
Getting the
No,
Getting the DTs.
no, I'm literally sweating it out.
so we've got
Different kind of
got
bodily
sweat, we've got shit, we've got throw up or vomit.
So is this your first time you sweat it out? I know you
Second.
sucked it up last time.
fluid. Did I suck it up last time? Is that what it was?
Was it? Or did you
I
sweat
don't know.
it out?
I thought I sweated it out last time.
Were you sick
I couldn't
last
remember.
time?
I think
Oh, were
I
you
was
injured?
sick a while ago. I was sick in the first adventure.
Okay.
Was that your previous character?
I remember
that
you were
did that?
injured and then.
No, I sweated it
I
out.
sucked
Yeah,
up the injury.
maybe that's
I
what
think,
he's
didn't I?
thinking about.
Yeah. I thought I sweated it out at one point. Maybe I didn't.
Okay.
It was me. I sweated it out.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you did.
Yeah. I want to make sure because the next thing because it would have been
You
your
did,
will.
you did something at one point where you knocked down one of my skills. I
Yeah.
remember
So,
that.
and I think that was sucking it up because you sucked it up right before you checked the blood pact or something. Remember?
yeah.
And you were like, if I get everybody gets an injury or.
Because I was, yes, that's
You
right.
were already
that,
injured,
that is
right?
what it was, yeah.
Okay. Then I'll do this
My
then.
old notes. I'm forgetting.
Well, this is going to be really easy for you.
If you're affecting my will, I got really high will, so.
If you affect my will, I have no will.
Doesn't it go like
I can't even
will,
tell what he took
nature?
from me, so
Yeah, it's first it goes to your
Your
skills,
skills.
then it's your abilities, and then it's your nature, and then it keeps rotating like that.
Did you change my fate? Is that what you
No,
changed?
don't change your fate. I've changed your. There's something particular in your sheath.
I just, the 3 doesn't look like my number 3 is why I was like, did you change my fate?
Everyone should have 1 4. That's the thing.
So, I'm just so I don't recover here for a second. Persuader, yeah. And it's really easy to do because you're gonna pass or fail, or you're gonna
Yeah.
pass it. I think, yeah. Pass with the 1, and you got it. Up level 2.
Oh, yeah.
So it's easy to bring up.
Yep.
But I didn't see anything else really, anything good to
Knock down, yeah.
bring up. For will anyways.
Cool.
So which one is the one that you
Okay,
suck
so
it
no
up for?
longer-
Injured?
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's
Suck it up is
Suck it up.
injured, yeah.
Sweat it out is sick.
Oh, sick. For sick.
Yeah, they're pretty similar, but sick sucks a lot more. So
Well, injured, you can immediately die if you take another injury.
And same with sick too.
yeah.
Same thing with sick too.
Same with sick? Oh, fair enough.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yay!
You can die of sickness too.
Not being able to practice, learn in advance. Really shitty.
A little bit, a little bit.
All right, so you got your lucky break. Everybody's kind of like sweating it out a little bit, sucking it up, whatever. So where's everybody to in the camp face? We've got an idea here.
Currently in a corner.
Okay, puking up the cuts.
Rocking back
Or rocking up back and forth.
I'm
You're
just on
puking
the
up
edge of the
cuts.
pit.
That's right. Ah! And you're
So where's Biff at this point?
still wrapped up in.
No, he got him out.
No, he got him out.
Yeah, he got him out before he came back.
I got
Okay,
Crux
good,
and
good.
Biff.
All right, so they come down with. So Biff, for the most part, he comes over with you, and first time seeing you, right? He says, "What the hell are you doing here?" Hi.
And I'm looking at him and going, "What the hell are you doing here?"
Ah, he
Why
puts
aren't you
open
in
up his arms and tries to
Iron
hug.
Forge?
Yeah.
Or you could do the girl thing where you're like,
Yeah.
And then he's
Yeah, it totally happens. Yeah.
rock back and
Yeah. And
forth. Like,
I'm just thinking, like, every other setting of fantasy, it's like, we clinch shields. We wrap one another on the helmet with our maces. We do
This happened when a guy's puking, guys.
You want to maybe go to Iron Forge and Garrett?
oh right, and I forgot to mention too, like these NPCs, you can use them as a role. They get conditions just like anyone else,
Okay.
right? So they can get angry and afraid and all that stuff.
Sawtooth, was that his name?
Crooktooth.
Crooktooth, yeah. So Crooktooth can also be used like as a
Does he have,
as a way to get
does he have
bonus.
free torches?
No, he doesn't have free torch.
His torch went out when
That's right.
when he got spidered.
That's right. Spidered. But like if you need a helping dice, they might be an option.
All right.
And there's a limit to how many helping dice you can receive. You can only receive the 3 helping dice before it becomes no longer useful, right? So keep that in mind. Anytime you're doing conflicts or anytime you're doing anything, you'd be like, "Hey, quick, come over here." It might be something that you might be up for, and I'll let you know if he has a skill for it. Basically. So yeah, so I guess you guys can converse. Biff's like, "Oh yeah, I made my way down here in order to get some help. We had a weird thing happen in Iron Forge, and we must talk about this. But before we get too deep into it, let's talk about some skills here and some roles, and then we'll get into it."
What's the kobold doing here?
What do you mean? I'm trying to find my brethren. I don't know where they're gone.
Brethren, that's a fancy talking kobold now.
Healer.
Your brethren, try us.
What?
Hey, Han, I come
And he
like
hides behind the
stab you in
halfway,
the
but same height.
It's fine. Tail stick.
I don't understand.
It's fine. He's helping us. They want me to help them, so they freed me. Just I don't know. There's like a revolution, something.
Yeah, revolution!
Ow!
For the revolution!
It's like right in my ear.
yeah, he screams.
Evil Revolution.
That's right.
It was also a pretty good distraction, so...
Yeah, that's true.
And Crooktooth can't fight. It's not well.
Yeah.
And the dog is just like hopping around sniffing, but it's like trying to climb the wall. And it's like, well, guess we're stuck here.
I want your pictures like the bad video game, like clipping, like trying to path up something it can't actually path up.
Oh god.
Anyway.
All right.
Oh, he's fine. Leave the kobold alone.
Maybe he eats some of the meat too.
The dog? Maybe.
Yeah. I'm like, Han, could you offer a prayer?
Sure.
You guys are praying.
Rare.
Alrighty.
Oh, Starbucks, yeah. Lord of Beyond Sleep. Thank you for granting us this delicious spider.
I grab Crooktooth by the arm and do like an awkward sidle away.
You put a cool spider? What?
Shh. Let me
Filled
do that
with
weird thing.
both protein and fibers. Why does it have fibers? I don't know.
Collagen.
Why is it dry? Why are the leaves dry?
Only Starbucks knows.
Only Starbucks knows.
The all knowing and the unsleeping.
That's a wonderful prayer, but I'm more meant to help us. If you look around at your companions, we are in hard shape. Perhaps one of us could use the assistance of your god.
Yeah, I don't know who has the most conditions right now.
I have 3.
I have 4.
Mostly you can use healer on. Kitty.
I have injured.
Kitty.
Anyone have injured or sick?
Let me try to heal
Dizzy.
the man. The legend.
The fat kitty.
You have
wants
injured or
heals.
sick?
Huh?
No.
You have injured or
No.
sick? You just have angry, afraid, and exhausted.
Yes.
I think everybody either sweated it out or sucked it up. I think.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't do that with those.
You can suck it up, but you should.
Yeah, but
I can. That's why
Or
I'm
you can
asking
try
you
healer.
before I do it. Because you have an instinct to do it.
Very true.
You look very injured, Brendan. I can't tell because I'm high.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Maybe I shouldn't have asked for this. I'm going to end up growing an extra ass.
I know what you're talking about. There's like some really sparkly mushrooms on this stalactite.
Oh, Lord of Unsleep, remove this man's extra
You
ass.
both got hallucinations. Both of you are, man. Tripping balls over
Oh
there.
yeah,
I'm surprised you weren't like, oh, there's a bunch of shinies.
everything's shiny right now. Everything is
That's
shiny.
why he's
right
gone catatonic.
I'm still
because
kind of-
there's so many shinies.
You're like chipping at the wall. I need to bring this back with
It's like
me.
slate.
So there are a couple things that you can do. You can treatment for injured and sick, but you can also make whatever it's called, poultries.
Poultices?
Poultices, yeah, to
Yeah,
get rid of angry,
Slap a turkey on
to
it.
help get rid of exhausted, angry, sick, injured, and well, all the other ones basically.
Let's go with the. What is my healer?
What's the lowest? Poultice or?
Let me try poultice.
Okay, so I guess the question is here, what are you trying to make it for? Exhausted, sick, angry. Sorry, exhausted, angry, sick, injured. What? Exhausted, afraid, sick, injured, or angry.
Brendan, my friend, you look very angry at something. Come, drink this. It's gonna make you feel.
I would vastly prefer if you closed this wound that the kobolds left me.
What wound?
Now you do have to do it in recovery order.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you have to go. You have to have all of them done in order.
No,
top to
not for the
bottom.
healer check.
Not for the healing trick.
No, healing's separate from recovery
Okay.
order.
I just looked at that a second ago. That's why I wanted to be sure. But we'll see. If that's outside the order, then that might work. Let's see here.
Yeah, those things are stand as
Afraid would
apart
probably
from-
be better because then you could at least use
Recovering from.
Beginner's luck.
beginner's
Injury.
luck. Yeah. And you could help. That
Yeah.
would be amazing.
Now if treatment fails, I end up sucking it up anyway.
It's true.
So
Yeah.
At the end, your stats will.
But you can't suck up angry
I'm
or
just going to take
afraid.
a quick look at the recovery order here. Conditions or potentials, you must relieve them in order. If your character is both angry and exhausted, he must soldiers his anger before he can benefit from rest. Okay, that's only for rest. Okay. Yes, through prayers. Okay, relieving conditions through prayers. Certain prayers can alleviate certain conditions. Players alleviate conditions regardless of recovery order. So I'm going to look at for treatment here.
I think the treatment order. It sounds to me like it applies for like when you're spending checks to go through.
it's when
Kind of thing.
you're doing recovery.
Yeah, spending checks to
Yeah,
go through.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can spend a check to do like if he did a healer, used healer to do a check, that would be again outside of the order. So doing a recovery test is always with your will or your health.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But you have to spend a check to do a recovery test.
Yes, yeah.
That's what I mean.
But all I mean is like if you spent a check to do a healer test, that would follow the normal treatment rules.
Oh, this is fun.
Is my understanding.
Yeah,
spider webs.
I'm just trying to understand. Like it doesn't say anything about in town combinations. Some combinations of free tests, otherwise recovery tests increase your object.
The healer section itself didn't say anything? Like about the skill?
Yeah, well, the healer just says you make poultices in order to
Oh yeah.
help relieve. And then the other thing is you can straight up do a healer test in order to get rid of, like, let's say, injured. Which is like
Yeah.
somebody who's want to do healer test is an op 4 health, op 3 tests during a camp or town phase. If the healer tests successful, the penalty is removed. The condition. If the healer fails, the let's see if this person says consult beginner select. Erase all who fails. You may advance the skill, but advancement skills. Yeah. Maybe it says somewhere else here. Give me 1 second. I just want to see where it says here.
Bigger imp.
Because it looks like it. Because it keeps.
The party
It's just
dragon.
weird. Why is it like that?
I like this blob.
Oh, the Christmas tree.
It's a very pink Christmas tree.
This one looks like he's smoking a cigarette.
You
Oh, here's our room that probably has the desk in it.
That's the room that does get it.
Anybody got labor?
Yeah. Get that desk up.
I like these, like,
3G.
one of these like Iron Maiden things. Jaunty Captain. Music just started playing.
Alright. We're just gonna have to say that you're right for now, because I can't find the reference that states that you're not, but I can't find the one that says you do, so. Kind of in the middle there. Because it talks about prayers,
Yeah.
but I don't see
Not
anything
about
talks
healing.
on about healing skills, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I want to level up my healer too.
I can also just do a search online.
So
to see what,
let me heal your easier ones. If not, I'm stuck with 2 dice.
Well, but once your healer, once you
Healer.
roll out.
Oh, that's
yeah,
why
you got
I'm
one fail. You
angry.
do need, you need 2 passes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recovery, order, Torchbearer. Just to make sure. Alright,
I feel like we're playing Pandemic again.
How do you get the
Bring out the Excel sheet.
We're doing Pandemic Legacy and has like boxes and stuff like that that you have to open.
Yeah.
And there's times that we've either neglected a rule or haven't seen something or haven't read something. So we're like, where is this part or what piece game we're trying not to like cause ourselves like solve other things and spoils things.
Yeah.
So it's so frustrating to figure it out. We're just like, what the hell is
Oh,
going
jeez,
on?
yeah, I bet.
Healing is not recovery. There you go. They are separate mechanics. So if you want to abide by recovery order in treatment, what? So you don't have to abide by recovery order in treatment. There you go.
Beautiful.
I just looked up a reference.
I
Because treatment is not a recovery, so
still want to
sure.
heal the easier ones too.
It's just not written very well in the book.
Turns out it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so yeah, for healer, no, you can do healer in any order. You can use treatment.
I want to pass. I want to pass twice so I can level it up. And then help you. So,
The poultice thing?
poultice.
You gonna do a focus first?
Yeah.
Or just that?
Poultice.
You have a check?
No, but it's
No, his instinct to heal. He wants to heal this guy.
Okay, so you're gonna make a poultice instead?
Yep, to cure his anger.
Anger.
It's probably just beer. But...
Yeah,
you serious?
Up to.
Okay. Because it's supposed to go one.
What?
Yeah, because in the factors, it's the last one. Which is a aisle 5, I believe.
He's trying to do the easiest thing he can think of.
Yeah.
Anger
What's
not
the easier thing to do?
It's not, apparently, according to this. It's the highest part of the factor. I thought it wouldn't be, but...
Okay.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, you're not treating a physical thing. You're just like, change your mood right
Yeah, you're
now.
kind of doing therapy. That's what you're doing. You're not... Yeah, right?
And healer's not really meant for that. Like, there's other stuff that's good at that.
So what's the easiest one then?
Easiest one to do
Probably a
for
straight.
healer.
Straight up heal.
Hungry, thirsty.
The heal for that is cooking.
This is amazing. I love
I
this.
just had this open a second ago. But
You're looking at healer right here.
I don't know. Well, it's not there now.
I got the list of things.
Disappeared.
Oh yeah, the odds aren't. What's there? Is it on recovery? In the recovery page? Or that's weird.
There's
Yeah.
2 sets of skill pages.
Yeah, I was looking at it and then like I'm looking. Oh,
That frustrates me so much that there's 2 skill.
yeah, that is very irritating, isn't it?
Is the book just bad?
But
It's
because
not-
Here it is. It's back here.
It's not formatted super well.
I think
Here,
I think
yeah,
the book
got
is
it.
formatted in a way that it's meant to keep a lot
Abilities
of
and
things
factors, yeah.
secret.
Right. There's a GM stuff in the back. That's why.
Yeah.
Up front is up for the players' knowledge.
Yeah.
All right, so technically, so exhausted would be the easiest thing.
Are you exhausted?
I am exhausted.
Now, nature's not so bad either.
What's the op first? Because
I can't tell you the odds.
I'll go the exhausted then.
So the exhausted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna complain.
Because you can just
it's,
lessen that off.
It's not one.
Injured one.
God.
Oh no, that's safe.
The god of
Ob
sleep,
one.
specifically.
Can I use these?
Yeah.
Do
You know what?
in camp phase, do you need to help someone? Do you have to spend a check to do that, or can you just help someone?
You can help me.
Okay. Okay.
Can I ask my god to help me?
Your dog?
Yeah. Beneficial uses.
Like licking into wounds or something? Like, what's it doing to help
So
you?
I'm
God,
Oh, God.
not dog. God.
Same thing.
Like looking at the wounds, I'm like, what deity do you follow?
Listen, Lassie, the all-powerful, is a very powerful god.
I can believe that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
Put him near a well.
If you want to do a ritual instead of a healer,
No. I want the devil.
then no.
Then, okay.
Can I? If you
Alchemist,
are doing
alchemist
a
helps
thing.
and laborer helps.
Okay, so healer can't help.
Healer can help himself, yeah.
Because I've got healer. If you want it to
Can he help?
Can you help? Are you afraid?
Oh, no, I can't. Well, yeah, never mind.
Can you help? Are you
If I-
afraid?
Yeah, we're all afraid.
I'm afraid.
You're the one that's not afraid.
Yeah. I'm brave. Yes!
6 and a 3.
One.
Success.
He just slaps me in the face, and I'm like, wow, I'm fine.
You got an item that gives you +1 to recovery from exhausted, isn't it?
Oh, is that what it does?
Yeah. So you're really not exhausted now.
No.
Oh no, that's
You're still
afraid.
exhausted.
He
What?
You got a +1 against exhausted.
Oh, okay.
Because he made something
Oh,
for
that's
you
not great.
to help you. Yeah.
I thought
That's why it's not so good.
I thought I cured it.
Well, I won it. Like that's. I won. Like, you can't fail that.
Okay, so I have,
You could. You
Yeah.
could.
Ask me.
I have a poultice for exhausted. Mm-hmm. How long
I
does
think we
that
call
stay
that
fresh?
coffee.
Yeah. That's basically
From
what he
Starbucks.
was just like,
Yes.
The poultice is good.
takes out his little Turkish coffee maker, you know, those little...
Yeah, I twist and
Percolating
get rid of it.
everywhere.
The twist can get rid of what?
I twist and get rid of your poultice, like any of your items.
Yeah.
Like if you fail a roll, I can give you a conditioner and just take away an item.
Oh, okay.
Who's done?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
As
yeah, that's, okay. So now, really hoping you would cure something that would make this easier.
That's unfortunate.
I'm gonna offer my song.
Not for your son. So that's the remembering. Are you gonna do the?
Sing,
Okay.
nature descriptor.
Okay, sure.
So, yeah. So,
And are you trying to sing away something, like sing away fear, or sing away?
yeah, I'm angry. I think most of us are angry, so I think I'm gonna sing away
Everyone's anger?
Except me.
Yeah,
Is that what we want to do?
yeah. I'm gonna try and.
All right.
Yeah, he doesn't have it, so
Can you
it's
see-
June and me.
Yep.
Can you sing away
So
my
besides
destructivity?
himself,
Can you sing?
What's
Just
the
a plus
what's the
one
ob?
roll.
What's the ob for getting rid of angry as a?
Ob
Two.
to will.
two.
So it's gonna be an ob 4 because you're adding 2 more
Yeah.
people onto it.
But there's a plus success, isn't it? Or
Yeah,
plus?
because how serene this place is.
Yeah.
Plus extra
Oh.
dice. So nature plus extra dice for how calm and beautiful the place is.
Yep.
And then everybody can lose that if he gets it. Everybody can lose angry. Is it?
Should I tap my nature?
Well, how many
I
dice?
only have 3 dice.
Even with the +1,
Yeah.
you've only got 2 for.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I've got exhausted, so that's.
Yeah, I mean, can you?
You can partially
Yeah.
heal some people.
So I'm gonna tap my nature.
No, he doesn't mind us hitting.
It does for this because I'm rolling nature. And,
Oh, you're tapping it on top of that. Wow.
yeah. So
So you're down to 1.
Yep. Oh, that's not gonna. How does that work?
One total or one
You
max?
get your 2 dice,
Okay.
and then you.
Then it's reduced.
But if you fail, you can guarantee
yeah,
you're
yeah.
getting in some type of negative trait.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna retire or something.
No,
That's if you're
not
max.
it's only if you're maxed.
Oh.
Now you can always reset it anytime you want.
Yeah.
See how the roll goes first.
Yeah. I could have 2 instead of 3. Yeah. 2 instead of 1 rather. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
Yep.
All right. And worst comes to worst, I might have to blow a wise on this. I do have a fate and a persona left.
Yeah, persona
yes.
you can't use afterwards though.
For wises, you can.
Oh, for wises, okay. You're
Spend
right.
one
Right.
point
Of course,
Right.
I'm gonna
Of course.
use my of course on my
Now what's your wise?
Elven lore would
Yes.
be the one I'm gonna.
So what are you role playing now? Like what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna go through my memory and I'm gonna think of like, because every time that an elf comes to the Crystal Eye
Yep.
during my 100 years there, they're like, "Oh, another elf," and I'm like, "I don't know anything about it." And they're like, "Do you remember the song of Berthorn the Mighty?" And
Right. So essentially they're no longer angry because they're falling asleep. I feel.
I have all these songs that I have no real emotional connection to. But I'm gonna sing one of them, and you're
right.
gonna be like, if he stops, I'll be so good.
I'm so happy you stop right now.
Sounds like me listening to the Lord of the Rings book.
Oh, yeah, sounds like it.
So 3 sucks.
Exploding.
You can use exploding.
You got 1 dice, yeah.
1/6.
So I could spend a fate and do that, or I could spend a persona and roll 2. I think I'm gonna spend the persona because I'm having an easier time getting
Okay.
persona.
So I'm gonna go to that page for a second. So that was the deeper thinking, or was that?
It's of course.
Of course. Okay. I'm just gonna look at that real quick here beforehand because we haven't used that before.
I thought that was just to add 1d. That's why I was like, what?
So you get 4 uses of a wise, right?
That's right. Before you have to get a new one. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Wise.
I mean, you can keep using it just to help, but you get 4 special uses.
Yeah, I've used a pass.
Dex is 21.
I've only used fail.
Shocking.
I know, right?
Alrighty. Of course. Okay, so that's the MIYs. Okay, so that's the MIYs. That's good. Let's see if we spend a fate. And then, of course, this is the one if you spend a persona. Okay. Excellent. Alright, go for it. You get to re-roll any failed dice, yeah.
Okay. So we're good?
Yeah. Before spending. Yeah.
Oh, same numbers.
Alright, I'm
Can
gonna
you
spend my
use
fate and
his
see if I can.
Roll that 6.
Don't forget to add it to the other ones too,
Alright.
You can use deeper
because then you're
level.
level.
I can't.
Alright, so this is a reroll of the 6.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, another 6.
Oh, lucky.
Oh my god!
What is going on?
There we go.
Okay.
Still a pass.
Still
but-
a
That's 7
7.
successes.
Wow.
You,
And all
really,
it
you
cost
know
me
this
was-
song very well.
You're like, I really thought this was boring, but now he's gotten to the good part.
You got through all this son of Valerian, son of. And you're into the dragon's lane.
Alright, so everybody heal angry.
Awesome.
I'll take
So you
it.
don't have it.
Nice.
Excellent. That was a really, really good roll.
One of them, beef.
And that's a success on your nature.
Crooktiff can be not angry anymore too. Just
If they had any conditions,
Yeah.
we don't know.
And I'm still at 1 nature. I'm not
None of them have conditions right now.
Yeah.
Because I haven't really made them until now, right? So.
Yeah.
And I think after that I am gonna reset my nature if that's cool.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Elven songs are bullshit.
Yeah. You're like,
That was a lot of effort.
I've been singing this for so long, yet it doesn't make any sense. What am I singing this garbage for?
And the stars wept. but they're flaming balls of gas.
How do they leave? What the hell is this garbage? Elven lore sucks. You're here to disprove Elven lore.
Alright, so I got my that.
Yeah. All right. So, anybody else got any checks or freebies you want to use?
Oh yeah, we've got lots to do still.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tons of it.
Yeah, just waiting for stuff to.
Yeah.
Um,
You haven't done anything yet.
Okay, so burden.
Let's go to Melissa.
Well, I was hoping.
well, if you hunt first, I could possibly cook it all up, right?
And
Yeah.
you do all the spider meat there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna wait for
Yeah,
Once
but
you-
I'm just wondering if I should get more.
Yeah.
If I succeed in finding mole meat again.
or whatever we find.
Yeah, we could like share out more.
Yeah, and if you do that before I do any cooking, I might be able to.
That's what I
We could
mean.
try and cook it all.
Yeah.
Meta
Time.
speaking, she also needed to take the instinct. Because she uses her instinct at the end, she gets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she
Yeah,
wants,
we're gonna
she
use
has
it.
to check. Yeah. Yeah. Right now, you got 2 checks, and one's got to be shared at some point, right?
Yeah, so if you want to...
But she's
I
also
would
got
definitely
instinct
use
too.
that. My instinct, yeah. So I'm gonna hunt.
All right. So, are you gonna hunt for something in here? Let's see. Not a problem. Go ahead. So
Let's
that
see if
will
I can
be-
find mole meat again.
Yeah. Let's just do a hunter ob 3.
Find these.
Ob 3? Are you
Ob 3.
freaking kidding me?
What can help with hunter?
There's not a whole lot of food around here,
What can help with hunter?
and you're kind of in a confined
Oh, wait, I
area.
can't
It's like scout or...
No, I can't help anyway.
Yeah.
So it's hard to hunt around. Now, you got people with you.
I have a dog.
You have a dog. That's exactly right. So that's a bonus dice if you're using the dog. Don't forget, the NPCs can be used for helper.
Biff can help if I ask him.
Sure, yeah, no problem. Biff can help. That's another helping dice from Biff.
I'm not gonna ask the dude that works.
Kobold.
Yeah.
So role play
and
out
the kobold
your
are hiding
like.
from
So how did you ask Biff and how did you ask the dog? Well, the dog is. But
Well, the dog is hungry, so
Yep.
I'm just gonna help.
so like, go get food. Go get food.
Yeah.
And just going around in circles in this little tiny spot. Like, yeah, he's like, I'm trying. I can't get out.
We like crane them out.
Does
with-
if
people
he's
wrap
successful,
around
he
the-
just does the guy hunting moles on a golf course.
Biff gets his shield. Well, I guess he doesn't. Did he have a shield?
He did have a shield
He
at
should,
one point.
yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He should
yeah.
have, yeah.
But I thought you.
No, he left it in the room.
Yeah, that's right.
He
had
didn't-
his shield.
yeah, I
Yeah,
have a
that's
shield.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
He had a weapon with him.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He did.
Found
yes.
another dwarven shield though, didn't we?
What was his shield we found?
That was
Oh.
his, yeah.
Okay, I thought we found 2.
I don't think so.
So yeah, I'm gonna add.
Maybe not.
Well, Biff, did you see any animals or anything that we could hunt on the way in, or?
I don't know, but maybe we
Besides the
should.
spider.
We'll go over by the pond and see what we can find.
Stay away from the pond.
around the fresh area.
Use the pond to exit.
Yeah. I mean, it's all up top already anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So go ahead and give it a shot. Well, that's a
Nice.
That's 3 right there.
6, yeah.
That's 3.
Nice.
All right. So with the help of the dog and the other 2 as well. Thank you very much.
Biff, the kobold was not.
Biff and Kobold.
The kobold was not helping.
No, he wasn't. Biff, the dog, and yourself. So you narrate how you found a large fish in the pond. In the
That
little
everybody
spring.
just everything in.
Yeah, well, you found one though.
It's alive.
It's alive.
Bigger than it looks from
Okay.
the outside.
It's a large fish, yeah.
So Biff and I are
Maybe a
like
salmon.
traveling along, and we get to a part that has like a little tiny.
Fresh spot in the pool.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a pile of water.
No.
and it's
There's
an
like
offset spring.
it's kind of It's kind of like the rocks kind of go up
Yeah,
like
and
this,
he
and the
splashed
water
over.
Oh, yeah.
splashes to
Like a
the
little, like, tide pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we're able
With good
to.
hunting skills. I got the
Amazing
fish
hunting
out of
skills.
the tide pool.
You find
I
a
just
blind
use my
cave
sword,
fish.
stab it in, take it out,
Okay.
and then bring it
So
over.
you got
and give
yourself
it
a
to
large fish,
June,
which is a fresh ration.
which I give to June.
Okay, you're
Hi.
giving June a fresh ration of a
Yeah.
large fish.
Before I do my instinct cook, I would like to. I would like to use my check to recover from. I have to recover from afraid before exhausted, right? That's the other
Yeah.
to recover from afraid, I guess. That's the top
Sure.
of the thing. Which is
So what is your instinct again?
I want to do that too.
well, my instinct is like to
Take a
do
check.
cooking.
Oh,
I just don't. I just want to do this first.
Oh, you have a check.
That'd
yeah.
be
Oh,
amazing.
Okay, makes sense. Yep.
Yeah.
Cause-
Go ahead and roll your recovery. So
Being able to help each other again.
you will.
Ob 3 will.
There you go.
Yep. That's
So
all.
grab your dice.
got
With recovery, you can't get helping dice, sadly.
It's all right. I've got 5 will. I mean, helping is nice,
Let's go.
but pass. Shit. I have 2, and I don't think I can do reroll all 6s. Spend 1 point. Yeah, no, I don't have anything.
What's your wise?
They're all food related. Drinking needs a little salt. Spend 1 point, add 1d, tap nature.
Well, it comes to how you're trying to get rid of. How you trying to get rid of your afraid.
Suck it up. How does anyone get rid of afraid? You just power through it.
Fair enough. Well, alcohol would help you. Don't forget, you got plus 1 dice, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I'll just roll another die
Yeah.
then. That's right. I forgot about that.
Let's go.
Oh, God damn it. I got 3 3s.
Oh, that sucks.
It does.
Alright, so you just can't get over afraid.
I guess not.
The only time 3 6s would
You're
be
like,
amazing.
oh, I can't get over it. The stuff I've seen. God, there's more stuff I've seen.
Yeah.
This asshole over here keeps praying to weird things.
Yeah.
Not helping.
Fade or
It's
persona.
not helping. Well, my persona I can't do anything with.
No 6s for fate.
I don't have any 6s.
What are your wises?
Needs a little salt and drink.
Drink wise.
Drink wise and needs a little salt wise. It's cooking stuff, basically. Food stuff. I am a halfling. I like my.
I mean, could you possibly
I have water. I do not have
distill a
alcohol.
little spider blood into something that could help you
No,
move?
I feel like that would make the hallucinations worse.
I'm just saying, it might help you roll.
No.
Okay. Right? It's not worth it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, disease.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So that's my check. Anyway, I'm going to.
We've already seen what happens.
And it's not syphilis.
The desire to eat everything.
It's a little syphilis.
Just a little bit.
Still treatable with antibiotics. Oh, I guess I can mark a fail on my will, though, can't I?
Oh my god.
But yeah, so with the fresh ration she gave me, and also I would like to see what I can harvest from the spider
Sure.
for meat to cook up.
Okay.
And then I would like to try and cook up cooked rations.
I guess
for
the
us.
real question is here, like, what sort of meal, like, what are you trying to make preserved rations out of this stuff, or are you just trying to make a meal for, like, fresh rations?
I think
cooked rations
none
for
of us
everybody?
actually have hungry and thirsty, do we?
No.
So you want something that lasts, or do you want
Yes.
something that's
Yeah, I'm thinking
days,
because none of it. You don't have hungry and thirsty, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Last would be
we could
amazing.
just
Yeah, so I'll make something preserved. Like I want to make something that, like some rations for us to take with us,
Okay.
kind of thing.
It's a little tougher, but you should be able to do it. You got a lot of cooking stuff there, so you might be able
Hopefully.
to squeeze it out of
Hopefully,
success.
maybe.
Yeah, you've got stuff for it too.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Although, and yeah, and I'm not angry anymore, so I can actually use my wises, which is good.
Okay, amount of meals for the whole party. Preservation. Preserve 1 portion into preserved rations into 2 portions. How many preserved rations do you want to make out of this?
Well, I guess I'll make some preserved rations out of the fish, so that's 2 there, right?
Rations of fish, yeah.
Because that's 1 fresh ration, that's 2, right? That's what you said. And then
And do you want?
maybe so that's 2 preserved rations.
Do you want to make it out of the spider too?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how much I want to make.
As much as you can.
No, because the more I make, the harder it is.
I know.
And if I can't make any of it, I don't think I'm going to be able to partially
know.
succeed. So.
I'm just teasing.
yeah. With one fresh
Do you
ration,
also want to
make
feed everybody else on
No.
top of that?
No.
That's the other question.
No,
Okay.
no.
So just preserved
yeah,
rations.
because we don't have hungry and thirsty, so there's no point. Yeah, so just preserved rations. I'm going to make 2 out of the fish, and then. Can I ask does the ob go up for adding 2 preserved rations or for adding 1 preserved ration per thing?
Every ration.
Every ration, okay. So yeah, I'll make the 2 preserved rations out of the fish and try to make 2 out of some of the spider meat
Okay.
as well.
So you're talking about making like 4?
4 preserved rations, yeah.
Which now it's like ob 8.
It's an op 5.
Yeah, super high.
Us Biff and
Well, I'm gonna
can't help
as I start. Sort of, I get the fish from you, and start like gutting it and all of that, and then I'm like, hey, Crooktooth, go cut up that spider some for me. Like, help me cook this spider.
He wasn't a cook. He was actually the cook before.
Oh, sweet.
He was the one that was. Oops, sorry, I get it. He was the one. He was basically being whipped because he was the one trying to cook and he couldn't cook very well. And then they had the other guy who was going to make the actual humans taste good. So he actually was the cook of the.
Oh
kobolds.
shit! Nice.
So
Awesome. Okay. Where's my?
got a lot of things except for fighting. You're not a very good fighter.
So
He's got all the stuff ingredients too. Isn't that a +1?
No, that's actually from those rations. So that's unless you have something else.
No, I
spices
mean,
and
like,
stuff on top of
herbs
it.
and spices
Oh, you have
and
herbs
stuff.
and stuff.
do I? I don't think I
thought
do.
you did.
You did no.
Oh.
You have these little salt wise, but no real
Yeah, no.
herbs and everything.
Unless we want to season it with silver.
dried leaves.
Dried leaves.
Oddly.
Yeah.
What kind of dried leaves are these?
Yeah, wow, that's interesting.
Ones I do not trust because they're apparently impervious to
Don't
water.
ask for spices.
It was a good idea. It just didn't work.
That's right.
Oh, my intestines.
Yeah, it's like, oh god.
Can you imagine?
That's how you know it's good.
4 kobolds
Okay.
just by feeding them glass.
That's right.
You said like 5,
It's like
right?
instant experience. The experience just pops over your head.
And what skills can help a cook?
Oh shit! Like, well, anything you can kind of come up with, but I think alchemy and stuff like that may help.
I just kind of want a general idea.
Yeah, cooking can help cooking. It's a bit of a-
Cooking can help cooking.
Yeah, because other
Do we have
other people
any
who
other
are,
cooks?
Can healer help?
Well,
I
we
don't
could probably,
know.
if we come argue away.
If you can argue away, yeah, these are things.
But yeah, as I'm like, as I'm trying to like, I'm setting up like my cooking pot and stuff.
Laborer. See, labor can help in most of this stuff.
Yeah.
Labor and alchemist, because labor is like you're out there doing the
I'm
yeah.
garbage.
gonna work on alchemist. I'm gonna work on
You
it
don't have it right now, though, do you?
someday.
Yeah, I can't help right now. Can I try my check before Jay finishes?
Before I do the roll, I haven't
Yeah.
rolled yet, so yeah.
Because-
You can,
try.
yeah.
If,
So you're gonna burn your check?
Yeah, I was gonna try to
Heal.
get rid of afraid.
Yeah, that's an op 3 will.
Alright, I'll get rid of my acrophobia check.
Okay, so I have 3. Will.
Yeah.
Cat, lie down!
Plus
Cat,
for
you're
the-
too tall!
Plus one.
It's like, what?
It's my acrophobia check, so I'm like,
Oh,
Cat,
right.
you need to lie down! You're way too tall right now.
You're way too tall right now.
Oh, I see you gave it a check. Okay. Silly. That's awesome. All right, it's gonna be hard to
so-
recover from.
Yeah.
Now, if you have any alcohol, I think afraid, right? Is that what you got?
You do get a bonus.
You do get a bonus, plus
Spelly
1 for it.
Spelly is them.
But yeah, we added
Yeah.
that in already.
Okay.
Do you have alcohol?
If you have alcohol, that's plus 1 as well.
I think we all have
For
water
afraid
right now.
and.
No, I just have water.
Yeah.
All right.
If,
Yeah.
I think we might not even have
you know
water
what? I
because
pass you
No, I just have water in my bags.
alcohol,
Oh, he's giving me some alcohol.
with bottles.
but it's the 1D one.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So that's a helping
alcohol.
dice.
That's a bottle of beer worth a full D
Yeah.
of treasure.
So
That's
that's-
right. It is. It's a good bottle.
So is that a helping dice and?
No, it's not helping dice. It's,
Okay.
it's because of the alcohol.
Okay, so
No, you can decide if you want to use it
Yeah.
because it.
You can take it. You can.
yeah, I'm gonna take it.
All right. Get another dice.
Okay.
Just a regular dice, because it's not a helping dice. You gave him the help, but it's technically not a helping dice.
You could drink wise now.
That's not
Oh, you
good.
can't because you're
Ah.
angry
No, this
still.
isn't-
That's one success.
No, you're not angry.
Well,
No, but-
you had shut down.
I'm not doing
the
anything
liquor
with that
and
roll.
instead, you're an angry drunk now at this point. Unfortunately.
Awesome.
That's one thing I couldn't figure out over the week, you know?
What's that?
Whether you can use I am wise when you can't help.
What is
You
it?
probably. Well, that's a good question. But either way,
It's not worth looking up right now. I spent like an hour trying to figure it out.
jeez.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know if it even works with health, is it? It's for yourself.
I am wise is always a helping die.
Oh.
You're not subject to the condition.
Yeah, because I mean, it says you can grant this aid in place of help and thus insulate yourself from conditions.
Then yes, I will say you can use it in place of help. Yes.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
just wondering,
absolutely.
like, he can't help.
Yeah, I'm
Most
not-
of
I
us
might
can't
not-
help
Yeah,
right now.
well, you can always help with I am wise,
Okay.
whether or not you're afraid or not,
Oh, nice.
because you have the
I mean,
wisdom. It's
I'm
not.
also-
It
yeah.
kind of foregoes it because it's not a help. You're
Yeah.
going beyond that.
You're just like, giving unwanted advice.
Okay.
That's right. Whether or not it's appropriate or not. Yeah.
They might get angry at you, but that's a different thing.
That's fair. Yeah. So can I? I don't have to like spend a persona to use that, do I? The I am wise. I think it's just if I can come up with a way that I'm helping using my wise.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
You're gonna want to let that beer breathe.
No, that's literally where I'm going with that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So it's plus 1d to any test related to your wise, whereas the other ones say send if you need to spend anything.
Yeah, you don't need to spend nothing.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. So Kat, as you start to like, you encore at the bottom, like, no, that's not how you drink that. Hold on.
She's
You have to
too
enjoy
successful.
this properly. Must enjoy this properly, okay? Like interrupt my cooking setup.
But I'm already
process.
drunk and angry.
Well,
I'm giving you a dice.
yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
So
grab
roll,
a dice.
add another die to your roll.
Yeah.
Although I mean, I don't know if it'll help you any, but
I only have one success.
Well, if you get a 6, you might be able to use your
that's
fate.
true.
No.
No.
Whatever. So roleplay like how like it didn't help very much.
So June's coming towards me, and I just like push her out of the way. Down,
I trip on my
down,
invisible
the
stone.
alcohol. Because I'm angry at this. I'm still angry, regardless.
Same.
True. Yeah.
So I'm just like, don't tell me how to drink.
I don't drink.
Fine, be like that. Be like
Be
that.
nice to the little one.
Shut up. I stalk back over to my cook fire, and I'm gonna make my roll with 4 dice because I don't think I can think of anything else to add.
Yeah, it's not considered a helping dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean it says right here you can grant this aid in place of help,
Yep.
so it's clearly
Yeah.
not help.
yep. So there you go. You can anytime that you look at your wises and it's got something to do with your wise, you can just be like, here's a dice for you,
Yeah.
and then explain how you're.
Do I mark off if I did the I am wise? Do I mark off a fail for the drink wise then?
I fail. Yep.
Because I did the thing, but it
That's
didn't
right.
work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Anyone else got a check?
I still need to do my cooking.
All right.
All right.
We were just pausing. To
Off
see-
5, is it?
Yeah, and I've only got 4 dice.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I was trying to help. That's why I did
Well,
mine
you can
before.
tap your nature. Spend persona and tap your nature. 3 more dice.
I could. Yeah, this doesn't really count as merrymaking, so I can't just add the nature.
you-
Unless you can
Arguing.
argue that you are mirror making, but then you won't be rolling your cook then.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Oh, you'll be rolling. Your
I've got 3 cook as well, so it wouldn't make any difference in terms of total dice.
We have some fate. I don't know. I think fate only does really
Reroll 6s,
roll
yeah.
6s and
Yeah.
spend it on a course.
It says you can spend fate to use a wise.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work.
They use deeper understanding,
Oh, right, yeah, reroll any single failed dice. Okay, yeah.
yeah, which can work out very good.
Let's see. Oh, God.
Yeah,
Pick that dice back up.
deeper understanding,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Is that one
underneath my
with
chair.
fate? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So I mean,
and then
that's
there's
great,
persona for
and it's literally right up your alley here. You can use either one, whichever one you want to do.
Yeah. Thank you.
The thing is, you only get to use it once. See?
The deeper understanding, yeah.
Yeah. You need successes.
6, 6, and 4. There is 3. I'm going to spend a fate point to reroll all 6s.
Okay, that works.
So this,
And those are additional dice, so get other dice because.
in case
Because if you have more failures, that's more failures that you.
I am
roll.
now at 7 fate spent and 5 persona.
Oh wait, I think it says you have to do it before
Yeah,
you spend
you
fate.
say that.
Yeah.
What?
Persona gotta be
you either gotta use
initiated
use
before.
deeper understanding, or you spend your fate to reroll 6s.
Well,
you got it because
I've got 2 6s, so I'm going to reroll the 6s. The other one only gives me 1 die,
yeah.
I think.
But that's what I'm trying to. Well,
yeah, no, I'm not going to.
Okay.
I don't
I
spend
think-
persona point to reroll all failed dice.
Yeah,
How many did I fail? I only failed 1.
You
Yeah,
only
no, this
failed-
gets me
okay.
to. Yeah, no.
All right.
This is
I
more dice.
just want to make sure because I don't want to.
Yeah, I think deeper understanding.
Ugh, no.
No.
1 and 3.
Oh shit.
Those are my rerolls.
That sucks.
Yeah, I got 3.
So,
3 successes.
Food is all spoiled.
No.
Don't give them ideas.
No, I have to come up with a twist.
Here's another condition that you just got rid of.
Oh god.
All right.
You have dysentery.
No, you are able to make 1 ration per person, but not for the NPCs.
Okay.
So you were able to make 4 questionable rations.
Questionable rations.
Questionable.
No,
Okay.
you.
All right. So I finished my cooking, and I'm kind of like I was
Mystery meat.
as I'm cooking. As I'm cooking, if anyone's watching me, you see I keep seeming to get distracted by things you can't see, and it's like I'm just having a real hard time focusing, and then finally I just get really frustrated because like I can tell I'm not like I'm getting distracted, and so like it's just kind of rushed and
right.
not the greatest job, but I'm like fuck it, here's you and you and you
right.
and none for you.
So essentially, it's basically the fish and the spider now you have spider fish meat.
Yeah.
Kind of all mixed together.
Slightly burned.
Slightly
So
burned.
nice.
It's very strange.
Is it a questionable preserved ration? Is that what it counts?
Yeah, preserved, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, preserved.
So we
this
all
is
have
gonna
one
go-
questionable preserved.
Yeah, which means 3 times you can eat it.
Ooh.
And
3
I'm
meals.
going to
Spiderfish meat.
3 scratch tickets.
3 scratch tickets. Yeah. I'm going to. Where does the cloak sit for worn? Does it sit on the torso? If you're wearing a cloak, is
yeah.
that where it sits on?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, backpack takes 2 slots. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Can
So,
anybody else
as
take
I-
the lantern?
As I sit down, I'm going to go put my ration away, and I pull out a scroll and just like set it on the ground. And I summon Warden.
I want this! I want it!
Oh, I give Biff back his shield.
May
I gave Biff back his shield.
I inspect that?
Sure, I guess. It's just some paper.
Jay?
Yep, he can learn from scrolls.
Are you putting
No.
one or both?
Pretty good.
I just put 1 down.
Okay.
So you gave him back the shield?
Yeah, spider
By the gods! Where did you find it?
fish meat.
And then he puts it on his arm.
I'm actually writing that out. Spiderfish
Yeah.
meat. And there's 3 in brackets because I can use 3.
Well, I feel like I owe you, my friends, after you saved me. Basically, you and your friends saved me life, and now you returned me shield and the family heirloom.
Where did we find that shield?
He's
Up in another
That
part of the
one
cave.
Yeah, I think that might have
Yeah.
been the secret room.
Yeah, with the little girl who was dead.
Yeah.
She's not dead.
Oh,
She's dead.
she's dead. She reanimated and then died again.
She's twice dead.
She's twice dead.
She may not be dead, actually.
Oh, God.
Junebug is insisting she's dead. I don't care what the GM says. That's what Junebug thinks.
Excellent. So he's super happy.
He's dead. Just stop.
He said, it's like, I wish I could pay you back for it. When
I
we
take
get back,
shinies.
when we go back to Ironforge, don't make sure you're well paid for it, my friend.
He's like a good friend. Just give me money.
You look stout, dwarf. There's a desk upstairs that you could carry for us.
I will do whatever it takes.
Turn him into a porter.
Poor Biff.
Well, I'll take 3. What is it? 3G?
Yeah,
3D?
I've only seen it in passing, so I'm just like, there's a desk, there's some gold on it.
That's right. Yeah, look at the desk. It's like, hi, if that's what it takes, I'll do it.
Always dreamed of having servants.
All right, everybody checks gone? No, we're still checking.
I think
You should check out.
Yeah, I've yet to get my check. All right,
Also,
so
if you want to do anything with the scroll, you can probably do something with the scroll right now.
I could, but I'd much rather get rid of Afraid.
Sure.
Afraid has been our bane. So
Yeah, Afraid's one of the worst.
it really is.
frustrating, yeah.
So I have
That's 1 dice here to nice scenery.
That's right.
4 will, but I'm
dice.
injured.
Doesn't count towards recovery.
Oh, doesn't it?
No.
Good.
Never does.
Whew.
You always get your full dice for recovery.
Oh, I failed.
You
Great.
got it, your +1D for,
I got
My plus
mark
1
my
D.
fail.
for nice
Fail
scenery.
for Will.
Yeah.
For nice scenery.
Will is like
Yes, yeah.
every time it's like
That's
fail
why I have 5.
or I always pass health.
All right.
Friggin' time.
How many
Pray for
fails do
me.
you have on Will now?
Oh, I failed a call.
This is not.
Can I
3.
pray for him?
Is anyone helping?
Pass.
You can't help.
Can't help it does. I
Yeah.
recovery.
So, just pray.
It's all yourself, yeah. You're resting now at this point.
Somewhat, yeah.
Top 3.
I'm tree.
5, 5, 6. Oh my god.
There you go.
Hey!
Someone got rid of a condition.
Tell me how you relieved your was it afraid?
Afraid.
You
Yeah,
finally got
so-
over your scaredness.
Singing the song of Berthion the Mighty actually made me think about all of the stories I've heard of from the elves.
Maybe not so
and
bad.
there's a lot of stories, as it turns out, when elves are leaving Elfland, of people being really shit-baked about traveling around the world. And they all kind of get over it. And, like, going through that in my mind, I'm like, sure, we faced rats, we faced kobolds, but none of us are dead, and more importantly, nobody's lost a limb yet. So, which
Loss
is a
of
big
limb,
theme.
worse than
I
death.
feel like there's a big theme in Elvish literature about like losing a hand or a limb, or like getting a scar.
So what you're saying is Luke Skywalker is an elf.
Yes, absolutely. Luke Skywalker is the original elf.
The original.
The original.
A long time ago.
We actually find our
Luke, I am your Dwemer.
ancient weapons.
Like, I mean, that's it, right?
That's too bad.
They've got
That'd be
fancy
fun.
weapons.
That'd be a fun deal.
Where magic comes from.
Star Wars.
That's where
crossover.
magic comes from. I'm down to 2 conditions for the first time since the first session.
Yay! Good job.
I'm just cursed because I've been eating everything.
I've got to work on this. I've got to.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
gotta
don't.
do something.
No.
I feel like you're getting a little too many lists. You're getting a little too happy.
Don't worry. To get back to this condition, we're going to have to take a lot of conditions.
Wait, Mel,
Oh.
you have
All right.
another bottle of Diet Pepsi?
Yep.
So,
Some right here.
the very end
I
of the
have some
camp
in
phase
the
happens
fridge as well if you want
immediately.
cold.
Is there a smaller?
After the last check is
No,
After
but
the
I
last
think you
check
glass.
is went.
Yes, please. Use the same glass.
Oh look, it's got all the abbreviations here in the back. How come we haven't seen this before? Wow, it really does. It has like the
glass.
procedures for everything in the game, just
Oh my god.
right in the very back.
I
Wow.
can take that.
Keep that in mind. huh?
Oh no, sorry.
It's okay.
What'd you do?
I
Throw a
dropped
tea
that.
bag at her, I think.
It's okay.
Well, none of us did a cartography thing, did we?
No, that's my job.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
I don't have beginner's luck.
Time does not.
I do now.
Yeah.
So when we get into the adventure...
Magicians, elves, and clerics automatically memorize their spells.
Yes.
So get your spell back, whatever you got.
Yep.
When did you go for your spell again? What was your spell?
Turn on this.
All right.
Without making a test, can I see what's on the scroll?
As soon as the slash check is
Yeah. What was it though?
Can I check to see what's on the scroll without making a test?
Oh yeah, you can check that. That's not a problem.
Do I recognize? Is it like a spell first of all?
It does look very spell-like. It's something you've seen in the magician. What was it? The tower. Fairly often.
Okay.
But we would have to roll up something in order to figure out what that is.
Sure.
We can do that first thing in the camp phase, if you, the adventure phase, if you wish.
Okay.
So, clerics must test theology to memorize prayers in camp, but you don't have to because you don't have any prayers to remember. Players break for camp as soon as their checks are spent to discard it. The GM takes over the adventure phase and commences.
We all die again.
As soon as it's kind of broken, if returning to the adventure phase, GM should encounter a problem with return. Okay. So, good enough. So the camp breaks. You're looking at your scroll.
Yeah,
you're
that's
just
two
wondering.
things I know I want to do right away. First is check the scroll to see what's on it.
Do we want to do that here though, or do we want to start making progress?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I've started wondering whether all the battle mages that I knew in the tower were onto something, and like learning supernal vision wasn't the smart move that I thought it was when I was living in a library. So if it's got like Eldritch Darts or Ethereal Swarm or whatever we're using, for, or like Wizard's Aegis, I'd like to learn that now.
Crooktooth speaks up and says, "Well, how are we getting out of here?" He starts freaking out a bit.
Climbing up the rope, relax. There's a rope on the wall.
But I couldn't get up there. It was too slippery.
We'll throw you, don't worry.
the ramp.
What's for you?
But you guys came in a different way, didn't you?
No.
There's a rope hanging down into the pit.
He's asking about the
Half
ramp.
rope, yeah.
Then why did I use a mace?
There's a slippery slope. That's
To
what
go down the slope.
Yeah.
Oh,
he slid
okay.
down.
I'm talking about getting out of the pit.
Yeah.
Why don't you just exit through the water spiral?
we might
could.
get dysentery.
Well,
I'm
I
also
mean,
drunk at this point.
we got
so
your raft.
Sitting here loaded, yeah.
I'm like sitting down boasting about previous exploits of what we've done
And he's just like,
and our lost
yeah. And
teammates.
your friend is actually amazed. It's like, wow, how does this all happen? What?
And
then-
Sasuke.
I hear this and I chime in. Hey, tell him about the bowl of water.
I heard about Sasuke.
He's so cool.
He's the best, whatever he was, mage ever, magician there is. I heard he's way better than that other one.
Hey, Crooktooth, do you know where that? Like, there's a tunnel under there, underwater. Do you know where it goes?
Crooktooth can find out.
Sure.
Okay, and Crooktooth jumps into the water. He doesn't care. And Crooktooth doesn't come back.
Fair enough.
If we get in that water, you know we're all getting dysentery, right?
Let's go.
Sure.
I do not have to bother about that.
Before we go,
That's right. I can't get double dysentery, can I?
if any of you have tools to harvest, I'd like to take a few components from this spider.
Well, I mean,
I smash it.
I got my cooking stuff,
Sure.
but
Can I pick up the...
There's still large chunks of it left.
Care to perhaps extract its fang? Do you know where the poison glands are?
Didn't you destroy the butt?
up here by
No,
the
the face
yeah, the face got all smashed in.
and the top.
Okay.
The
Carapace.
carapace.
That's just the exoskeleton. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's like one intact fang on the thing now. And, okay. Anyway,
Well, I mean, I can guess where a fang is. Like,
I know
not a fang, a venom gland, whatever.
I would appreciate it if we could.
Okay, so
Yeah.
who's trying to find out all this stuff?
I'll start poking around at it.
It's a hunter test.
Start poking around at it and be like, hey,
Hunter.
cat, you know where
No. It's a hunter op 3. That's why I asked who was doing it.
Yeah, I wanted to ask her to help me.
Oh,
A, I'm drunk.
that works.
B, I can't help.
Oh,
Right.
right.
Help.
I curse at you.
I don't think you'd want me to help at this point. I can barely walk straight, so
No one didn't.
Fair enough.
Can I try using the crystal eye wise for this?
Crystal what?
The crystal eye wise?
Crystal Eye Wise.
Crystal Eye is my hometown. It's a wizard tower. The reason why I'm interested in alchemy to begin with is because of my time in the Crystal Eye. So I'm thinking like,
Maybe you've got
you know,
some, like,
as an elf,
anatomy
like I
knowledge.
remember one of my old, probably Alessandria arsehole.
Are you spending a fate for it?
No, I'm asking, can I use I am wise?
I am wise. Okay.
To help me.
Oh, I get it now. Yeah, okay. Crystal Eye Wise. I'm just gonna think now. So you're saying that the Crystal Eye is
The wizard's tower.
the Wizard's Tower.
So I spent like 100 years in the wizard's tower.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking,
You
like,
have maybe,
so
you
there's
have
a bunch
maybe
of
looked at an
alchemists
anatomy
there.
book at some point.
Right? There would have to be a bunch of alchemists there because they need to make potions
Okay.
and all that stuff. And at least one of them has dealt with spider stuff.
Okay.
And I'm an elf, so like remembering all this stuff is kind of what I do anyway.
Okay. Regarding alchemy, sure. Yep. Okay. So let's
So
go
I-
ahead and
I
do
get
that.
in there.
If you have survivalists or laborers also helping.
Okay.
Or-
Could I also add a helping knife? No, that's in replace of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So op 3.
All right. Yeah, so I get in there. Junba gets in there with my like knives and I don't know whatever you use to cook with. I don't cook. Kind of digging around, trying to see if I can find a venom
Sure.
gland to harvest for our
Sounds good to me.
elf.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Don't forget the fang.
this makes me want to play WoW.
I pop the fang, just toss it.
It's serious. No, seriously, you get all that
Oh wait! I got 2, but 1 is a 6.
when you lose.
I'm going
You only
to.
got one. You only got one success.
Oh, right. I got 1 success, but 1 is a 6.
Interesting.
gonna spend a fate to
I'm
reroll
gonna end
that
up getting
6.
June Bug killed, aren't I?
I'll get my own self killed. Thank you very
Yep.
much.
It's not me.
Actually, most of the time
Another
you get
6. That's 2.
hurt. It was other stuff.
Ah, just 2.
Close.
Oh well.
What conditions you got?
Angry or afraid and exhausted.
No, you're diseased as well.
Oh, you already got afraid, do you?
No, I mean him.
Yeah, I've already got afraid and exhausted.
Yeah, because you got the arrow in the shoulder. Like all the stuff that's gotten you like injured and stuff has always been stuff that it wasn't you yourself.
So as you were tracing the tooth to try to find out where the gland is, you end up cutting open a large sac inside of it.
Oh,
And all these little spiders start spraying out.
gross.
Yeah.
Gross and unfortunate.
So Cat's freaking.
Yeah.
I yell and like
Yeah.
jump away and
Yeah, there's like spiders all over the place.
I'm like, why are they purple? Why are they purple? Ah, God!
They're not purple, they're green.
She's like trying to climb Biff just to get away from the spiders.